Welcome again. I am still coaching you on how to attract wealth. So today I'm going to be teaching you on the 10 commandments of wealth. Let me talk about wealth. Wealth is a tool. But you see, the unguarded pursuit of wealth, it does exist and it leads to materialism and capitalism. That's not what I'm talking about. The idea of going for anything, anyhow, for profit, for power, for prestige, at all costs will lead into misery. So, unguarded pursuit of wealth is wrong. The same way, poverty and smallness is also not the solution. The way forward in defeating this evil is for you and I to find our highest meaning and power away from the wealthy, but from something that is more important. So I'm trying to strike a balance here. I don't want you to think that you don't need to be wealthy, because wealth is good. But you can be wealthy and still do what is right. So you must reject bullying from that human condition. So I challenge you as a good person to rise against this bullying with me and to succeed. So I want to take you on a journey that would make you to attract money, attract wealth, and be successful and not lose your mind. At the end of this discourse, you see what I said. You can own money. Don't let money own you. Some people will say that even the Bible says money is the root of all evil. No, the Bible never said so. Money is not the root of evil. It is the love of money. It is allowing yourself to be owned by money that is the root of all evil. So follow me on this journey as we talk about the 10 commandments of wealth. Like, subscribe, and share. I hear these questions all the time. Let me share some of the questions with you. How can I make more money to meet my needs? I want to be wealthy. I feel oppressed by rich people. I want to have lots of legitimate money. I'm making money, but I don't know how to save. How do I save for rainy day? How do I handle money with my spouse? Well, a school owner spoke to me sometimes and said, I'm a school owner, but I'm thinking about other business that I can do to make more money. As the money that I'm making from the school is barely enough to pay the staff, I feel like I am the one working for my employees. One of my great mentors, Dr. Martin Williams, has said, wealth is relationship that gives you access to your health and riches. I'm going to say that again. Wealth is relationships that give you access to health and riches. That means wealth is more than making money. Okay? Building wealth is a learnable skill. If you work at it, you can improve it. Like most things in life, becoming good at attracting money is no different than becoming good at speaking, becoming good at losing weight, becoming good at mastering a second language. I remember, one of my children was learning to speak another language, had to do classes 15 minutes every day, had to join an online class, even physical classes. So the same way, you can learn how to be wealthy. Getting rich takes sustained work. And one thing I want to do before I go on is this. I want to change your mindset. Money is good. Say that after me. Money is good. I'm attracting more money each day, or I have the ability to attract more money each day, or I am positioning myself to attract more money each day. I'm ready to receive all the wealth I deserve. I'm changing your orientation and your mindset. Then you can also say, there is no limit to how much money I can attract. Then you say, I value money and I'm attracting money and more of it into my life. These are things that you can say to recondition your negative mindset about money. You can say also, I would always have exactly the amount of money I need. Earning money is easy for me. I had someone one day, I was walking down the street and the person was like, some of us can never make money. It's not made for us. Don't ever have that mindset. You can say to yourself instead, I know I can succeed in attracting wealth and in achieving all my goals. Say things like, I live a successful, abundant, joyful life. And every day I magnetically attract more wealth. If I were you, I would write all these things down and say it again over and over again. Like, subscribe, and share. I want to go right now, dive into the 10 commandments of money. I'll say it like the commandments. Thou shalt know your source. If you need a cup of water, and you know that there is a jug of water in the kitchen, that means the source of that cup of water is that big jug in the kitchen. What do? You go to your source. A lot of us are looking for gold, where gold does not exist. In mining, you have an understanding of the kind of precious stone you're likely to come across because some survey or something has been done in that place. What is your source? For everyone that is wounded, they go back to their source. If you do not know your source, you will chase in vain. So for me, I know my source. I get my ideas from God. He is the one that gives me the ideas to create wealth. And so I know how to, navigate my walk with him to be able to continually resource me. You have to discover and say to yourself, what is your source? That is your first step in knowing how to make money. Number 2, you shall put in place what can be blessed. You can't just wait and say, I desire to have money, I'm attracting money every day, I'm a successful person. What are you doing? Are you a contractor? Are you a tailor? Are you a bricklayer? Are you a messenger? Are you working for someone? You're working for someone. You can even be praying where you're working and then they can promote you. Or you can pray that you find favor with your boss. But you can't not have anything to put in place. And you're asking God to bless you. What have you put in place that can be improved upon? That will become your source of income. I'm talking about the 10 commandments. I say number 1, know your source. Number 2, put something in place that can be blessed. Number 3, you shall know your numbers. You can't know money without knowing how money works. What you will need to learn, how to read profit and loss statements and other financial forms. Our parents, as illiterate as they were, they had their ways of doing it. They save money every day. They give it to the Esusu people, the people that collect money, thrifts and credit. I don't know what they call them. And they have records. They know that if they put in 30, the last one will be for the collector, and the 30, they save it, they compound it. They understand. Then the rule of tax. If you're going to scale up your business, it's important for you to know. You need to understand the difference between assets and liabilities. You need to know what is bringing money for you and what is taking money away from you. You need to understand what is your loss leader. You understand? I'm talking about you must know your finances. If you want to attract wealth, you must know how money works. If you don't know how money works, you're not going to be able to control it. Money would gravitate towards people that respect and identify it. You don't respect it. You trivialize it. You don't even understand the law of compounding. You don't know that 1,000 naira you spend every day and say it's just 1,000 naira. If you save 1,000 naira every day and you have 30,000 in a month, in a year you have 360,000 without interest. If you put that 360,000 in a profitable venture, you can have 3.6 million before the end of 1 or 2 years. You have to understand that. You need to understand how to improve your net worth. The difference between good debt and bad debt, and be willing to use other people's money. So I talked about asset and liability, good debt and bad debt. Let me give you a very, very funny story. Somebody went to get a loan of 65 million to build his house that he would live in. And I said, what will you be doing in the house? Will you be inventing something? Will you be selling something? Do you know that the house that you live in is not an asset? The house you live in does not bring money to you. It takes money away from you on a daily basis. So does that mean you shouldn't build houses? You should build houses for yourself. But you should make sure that you have something that will fund that venture. So you have to understand, you can't go and get money to build a house that you're going to live in, except you have some other money that will fund that interest. So it's very, very important. Understand good debt, understand bad debt, understand how to get money or use other people's money for your business venture. If I have a 1 billion exposure now, and I have 500 million, I can go and get 500 million from the bank, knowing that the interest I will pay on it, even if it gets to another 100 million, the profit I'm going to make is going to be 4 or 5 times that interest. Then I'm using other people's money to be able to expand my net worth. So you need to understand how money works. How will you understand how money works? Read books, listen to podcasts like this, follow mentors like this who understand how money works. You will catch something as they go along the line. I'm talking about the 10 commandments of money. Like, subscribe, and share. Number 4, you shall be diligent. Work with excellence. Don't be half-assed in any venture that you are given. People are watching for predictable returns. When they see that when you're making that cloth, your finishing, your hemming is consistent, they would always come back to you. Even if you have to add a little more to your money, they wouldn't mind to pay that premium because they know that you will do something that is excellent. Then number 5, you shall save intentionally to invest. I believe in the law of compounding. The key is to then invest your stored money on something that will earn you more money. This could be investing yourself. You've saved money. After a year, take that money, go for training. Invest in yourself. Invest in courses that will improve your ability in skills. Like you're a plumber. You know how to use PVC pipe. But now they're using PPR pipe. You may need to pay a little money to learn. You may even go back and go to companies that are importing these new pipes. You did not learn, you did not train with those pipes and learn how to do it. If you can do that new thing, then you can charge premium, for plumbing works. So invest in yourself. Invest in products that can increase your profits. This can make you to begin to attract more money. Invest in your business. Buying more stock, hiring more employees. Invest in marketing. This can lead to increased money. Invest in assets. Real estate is a popular investment that wealthy millionaires make to improve their cash flow. Invest in stocks. Even in Nigeria, there's so many little things that you can invest in. But you see, you just don't look at it. Right now, the treasury bill market is coming up again. It was down the whole of last year and better part of 2019, but it's coming up again gradually. And if you have been saving 50,000, 100,000, now you have #1,000,000. Now you can take that money, you can put it in treasury bill. It will give you about 8.5 to 9% as I speak today. There are bonds that are going on for 4 or 5 years that have 12.5%. And that's not even all. There are so many farming ventures that so many people are calling for money, crowdfunding that you can go into. But just make sure that you watch over it very well so that you don't go into a Ponzi scheme that can make your money to go away. I'm talking about the 10 commandments of wealth. And I'm saying know how money works. Number 6, thou shalt seize the moment. Take advantage of obstacles and scarcity. Scarcity is a breeding ground for innovation, creativity, and the miraculous. An obstacle and the resultant breakdowns are acknowledgements of your intentions, not invalidation of them. Let me say that again. Breakdowns are acknowledgements of your intention, not invalidating them. The mere fact that I'm going this way and there's a pothole there does not mean that, that means I mustn't go there again. No, it only means I need to change my car from a sedan to a four-wheel drive, or I need to turn around it, or I need to go and get a digger and fill that hole, but it doesn't mean I cannot go there. It's not an invalidation of my intention. Obstacles challenge you. Obstacles force you to look at other options. Are you going wrong, or are you going too hard? Do you need to do something? Successful people choose their goal over their plan. Be flexible with your plan. Don't say that this is the way it must be. The only one that is the ancient of days is God. He's the one that was in the beginning, is now, and forever shall be. You can change your method. You don't have to change your goal, but you can change the strategy for getting there. We're talking about 10 commandments of money. Like, subscribe, and share. Number 7, thou shalt master the negatives and block the leakages. What are the leakages? Spendaholism, addiction, workaholism, gambling. You spend your money by gambling, and when you get the money, you spend it on booze. Those are leakages. You would never be rich by doing so. You're the one that throw it at the parties. Don't do that. Leakages are unconscious spending, buying items out of habit. For instance, a lot of you have subscriptions, maybe TV subscriptions, magazine subscriptions, that you don't need. They tell you, try 1 month free. You click and you put your card. You don't remember to block it after the first month, and then you're paying. Block it. These are leakages. Wasting money by insisting on deluxe version of a product when you don't really need the features. If you need the features, go for the highest. But if you don't need the features, if the basic can work, use the basic. Be careful. It is important. Block the leakages. I'm telling you again, 10 commandments of money. Number 8, thou shalt know your measure, and you shall know when to stop. We all do not have the same ability. We are all not going to be rich the same way. So if the rich are dining in a particular restaurant and you can't afford it, cut your coat according to the size of your fabric. Okay? Money does not give you happiness. It gives you comfort. And you can get your comfort in several ways. You can go to a pond to swim. I can sleep in my jacuzzi or swim in the comfort of my own swimming pool. If I cannot afford a house with a swimming pool, I can join a club that have a swimming pool. Just know your measure and know exactly how far you can go and when to stop. Number 9, increase your net worth. These are some of the ways to achieve it. Spend less than you make. Have an investment plan. Listen to my podcast on several streams of income. You have the passive income, you have the active income. There are 9 different ways that you can make money apart from even 9-to-5 job. So you need to listen to that. So invest in real estate, paper money, multiply the process of your product. It is important for you to do so. Number 10, thou shalt not allow money to own you. I say this all the time. Deliberately, do you notice that a lot of rich people are engaged in philanthropic things? The Bill Gates, the Dangotes, they give out a lot of money. Why? Because they don't want money to own them. There is only so much that you need. Once you have spent money, you have a house, you have a car, what else? So don't allow money to own you. Make sure you own the money and you govern it. Plan to give deliberately. Show up, do not show off. Most times we show off. You want to buy the new car. You want to live in the best place. You want to buy all the designer wares. They're good. But if that is how you're living your life, then you will be miserable. Because the life of a man does not consist of the abundance of what he has. These are the 10 commandments of money. These are my own coinages, and it has worked for me, and this is how I govern my life. Remember, watch my other broadcast on monetizing your talent and learned abilities if you have not already done so. Also, there is a stage play that I produce. You can just relax with it. And while you do so, sip a cup of coffee or tea or juice. And then remember to like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share.